Hey, what's up? This is Thomas Medlock, and this is sprint number 4. So in this sprint, we did the inputtables, we did the alarmables, did the time manager, and object recycling. So if we go ahead and take a look really quick, I know I showed you a lot of the code already in class, but we can go over here and check out our inputtables. So if you look over here, we have our inputtables. There's kind of a lot going on over here. I have two maps of keys owned and release keys owned. That way, if the list of inputtables gets a little bit too much in the key, it can go over here and take a look at what keys the inputtable owns, and it can return the iterator real quickly and delete it fast if that list gets too bloated. Pretty much the same thing here with the commands, the key location, register, deregister, submit the event to be overridden. And then this is just a Boolean to check to see if the key is already owned by the inputtable using this map, so that it's a little bit quicker to search for that collision. So if we go ahead and boot up the space frigate, you can see here that there are a bunch of keys here. If I go ahead and uncomment this, you can see that these two are exactly the same. So when I launch this, what's going to happen is it's going to give me an assert error and tell me that that key is already registered. So if you check here, key released event already registered. So if I go ahead and comment that out again and I boot it up, then you'll see that there'll be no problem. The game will run perfectly and everything will be fine. So here's a quick look at the finished project of what we have right now. It's a little slow, choppy, just because I'm recording. But yeah, as you can see, those bullets are getting deleted and they're getting recycled. So yeah, if I shoot again, you'll see that the old bullets are going to be counting down from the list of what they have. So yeah. In deletion, you can see here the bullet factory was deleted. That's the only factory I have right now. It's the only thing that comes in and out of the scene. The space frigate's deleted and all of its assets as well as the other things. The scene and the scene-related cameras are all deleted. The keyboard event manager is deleted with everything inside of the key manager deleted, and the shader manager, the texture manager, and the model manager are all deleted. So if we're going to go over here and take a look at the keyboard manager really quick, you can see here that there's not that much going on over here. We do have a map, an unordered map of the keys that are in there. I should actually make it a map. That'd probably make it much faster. Basically, what we have here is, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because the key actually holds on to its position in the thing right here using this. Or no, that's not what it is. We're using this. Yeah, we have process, register, deregister, all this fun, wonderful stuff. So if we go over here, take a look at the register, you can see that it has this if statement to check to see where it is, asks to find the key, which actually is going to be faster now that it has the ordered map. Basically, index will register if it's not there, or if it's not there, it takes this route. If it is there, it goes ahead and just appends that to there. The deregister process key events, and of course the infamous delete. So whenever the keyboard manager is deleted, it goes ahead and just cleans up everything, deleting those pointers, because you don't want to have pointers that aren't pointing to anything. So if we go ahead and take a look at the single key manager, it's pretty much a similar thing. When it's deleted, it just goes ahead and deletes itself. All the inputtables are already, they're spoken for, so they're not going to be no pointers, hanging pointers, or anything like that. This is the key press collection erase, and it just returns the iterator. So it makes it a lot easier to quickly delete things. Process key events, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So the alarms, the alarmables, alarm manager, all that stuff. You can see here that I have my time manager in place. It checks the time. It adds the time together here so that it doesn't do it every single time. I have not yet finished the syntax for this. I know we talked about it in class. I was actually adding the time manager and starting to work on graphics, so I didn't have the time to do that. And then our alarmable here is just a quick switch and set the alarm, stop the alarm, all this fun stuff, the registered, deregistered. There's a structure in my alarmable where it's pretty much the same thing you showed us in class, this structure right here. I had to add this default constructor because I was having some difficulties with that. But other than that, it looks, the commands are pretty much the same. I did want to show you how my keyboard registers the key events, so we'll go over here. Yeah, so it gets the state key. It checks if the current state is not equal to the previous state. If it is, then it does the process press collection, process release collection. And then it sets the current state to the previous state or it sets the previous state to the current state so it can, do that check again for the next time. Other than that, I have the time manager, which is going to be in game. And it just kind of, get frame time, update frame time, get game time, get frame time. If we go over here into the game.cpp, you can see that right here in the update, it just goes ahead and updates the frame time. The get frame time would be useful for this debug message if I so chose to do that. You can see here that the alarms are working as they were working in class. And other than that, that's pretty much everything. So thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.